Yeah, you finish work, especially if you have to finish a bit early because of whatever problems, and then find at whatever age you are, you can't get work. Then the guilt process starts, because you've worked all your life and suddenly you're out of work. And even when you get to 65, and that's the official, you still feel guilty. I'm 72. On this time that I keep thinking, I must get a job, which is ridiculous. We're supposed to be. But I think the way the pressure is from governments and everything else, you shouldn't be doing. You're taking offers. You're taking offers. And we're not paid for it.
I think Chris hit it on the nail with the guilt trip, because a lot of guys when they get to retirement age, either at proper retirement age or enforced early retirement, the fact that you're brought up to go out and earn a living, and then that is taken away from you, because in effect, in the past when you achieve retirement age, you're told to retire. Yeah. And when it's taken from you like that, it's not your decision. Perhaps throughout the latter end of that part of your employment, you've not been able to achieve what you want, either financially or in your career status or whatever. You come to that point, and enforced retirement makes you feel like you've not achieved what you should have achieved by that time, or so you're not supporting yourself. You can't generate an income to support yourself, and sometimes the guys do feel that they're made to feel like they're sponging off of society by taking the pension. I mean, they have earned it. They put all their pension funds together, for private pensions or your government, your state-funded pension. So you contribute to that all your working life. And then when you come to retirement, you're made to feel guilty over taking it because you're taxed on it. Why on earth are these guys being taxed on a pension? This country just doesn't treat pensioners properly. They're not treated with respect, and they're made to feel guilty for taking what they're paid for. And I think it's with some guys, I think that guilt takes them perhaps over the edge. I mean, I don't know what the figures are for people who die early after retirement. I think it's quite high, sort of a third of the guys who retire in their 70s don't last very long. Whether it's due to the guilt or the fact that they become bored because they've got nothing to do, you don't know where to go. But it's a big factor, this, on
loss of
people's
purpose of life.
Yeah, the loss. They lose their way. Yeah. I think they need to be treated with a bit more respect.
One of the things I think is lacking is actual preparation to retire. Yeah. I mean, I started thinking about what I was going to do 5 years before I actually finished. And my first choice didn't work out. Second choice, I represented Cheshire East Link for 4 years. And I got fed up with doing 200 miles a week in my car and just to attend. You drive for 2 hours in a 1 hour meeting, and I wasn't me. So I came in about 3-4 months ago. I'm back where I belong, basically. And apart from doing this, I'm involved with National Association of Bikers with Disabilities and Disability Information Bureau, doing assessments, access assessments. So I've got a full life, and it's what I've chosen to do, and I prepared for it before I actually come to retire.
But taking up the point, the fact that you're married and you're couples, do you think as men you're going to be looking at this differently than your wives would be looking at it, or making the decision about it?
Probably. Yeah.
What do you think the differences are then?
I think my wife accepts old age. I don't. I'm still 30.
Yeah.
I still ride a trike. I still do stupid things. I'm annoyed because they stopped me parachuting. I'm nearly 70. I've lost that individuality, that independence, whereas the wife carries on with her stitching.
And I think that's the case for the majority of people nowadays. Not everybody has a big pot of money because the husband had a business that he sold, big investments or whatever. Not everybody had that opportunity through their working life. So people's perspectives on their retirement very, very different.